These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.
Hey, happy Sunday to you. I'm Amelia Fabiano with your top stories here from ABC15 Arizona. This morning, ABC15 is looking at the unseen costs of care. Alzheimer's is the fastest growing disease in Arizona, now the 7th leading cause of death. But caregivers and patients say the numbers don't tell the full story. ABC15's Adam Minzer reports.
Bonded by love, burdened by Alzheimer's.
Okay, forks. I think forks are over here.
Mark and Leonard's story started about 23 years ago at a bar.
It was the right time, right place, right person.
But 6 years ago, that person began to change.
It was like, this is also, why is everything becoming so difficult for me?
Alzheimer's disease was unraveling their relationship.
I was getting to the point that if he doesn't get his stuff together, I'm putting a sign in the yard after the first of the year.
Leonard was in his early 50s at the time, losing keys, forgetting how to use his card at the gas station, struggling to do basic tasks at home and work.
The neurologist said it was stress because he was so young. It just didn't make sense to anybody.
The early onset Alzheimer's diagnosis came as a relief.
For me, it was like everything became brighter.
But while Mark runs the ship, Leonard's dignity and pride is his North Star.
Make sure he feels like he's adding value. And that's a lot of work. That's a lot of running around in the background without you knowing.
According to the Alzheimer's Association, unpaid caregiving in Arizona has cost $10.2 billion this year alone. Nearly 500 million hours of work. But experts say there's also a significant emotional toll.
What happens is that this disease is progressive. So caregivers feel like they can manage it, and then the care load keeps getting bigger.
Arizona is the fastest growing state for Alzheimer's, yet the workforce is lacking.
We don't have enough practitioners who specialize in dementia to meet the demand.
But Lori Neeson with Banner Health's Alzheimer's Institute says there's hope. New treatments, early detection, and support groups. Banner Health recommends talking to your doctor if you notice signs of Alzheimer's. And they say if you want to lower your risk of getting the disease, remember, what's good for your heart is good for your brain, like regular exercise, eating a healthy diet, and quality sleep. For ABC 15, I'm Adam Minzer.
Revitalizing the Rio Salado Riverfront, the city of Phoenix is taking steps towards rebuilding the area along 27th Avenue and Lower Buckeye Road. According to the Phoenix Business Journal, the plan is to turn the underutilized site into a sustainable hub. It'll be dedicated to converting waste into new resources. A heads up for the West Valley. The annual Canal dry-up is happening January 8th through February 7th. SRP will close the Arizona Canal from 59th to 75th Avenues, as well as the Grand Canal from 24th Street to 27th Avenue. These are popular areas for people to bike and walk and run in when the weather is nice, so just keep that in mind if you head out there. You've probably seen the videos and maybe some complaints on neighborhood messaging boards like Nextdoor. Fireworks, love them or hate them, we can expect them this time of year. It's not a free-for-all, though. Arizona law permits use of fireworks between December 26th and January 4th until 11 p.m. each night. The only exception is New Year's Eve, when they're allowed until 1 a.m. The city of Tempe partnering with the fire department, posting this message on social media, and a reminder, please be considerate of your neighbors. Don't forget to make ABC 15 your home for New Year's Eve. Watch Dick Clark's New Year's Rockin' Eve starting at 7 with host Ryan Seacrest, followed by a special edition of ABC 15 News at 9. Then we're sending it back to the Big Apple at 10:30 to get ready to ring in 2025. Let's get a check of your most accurate forecast on this Sunday. Phoenix today looking for a high of 75 degrees. That's 10 degrees warmer than our average for this time of year. We're just continuing on that streak of above average temperatures. And 10 degrees cooler, though, from our record high on the state of 85 degrees that we set back in 1980. Other highs around our state today, 66 in Prescott and Payson, 67 in Sedona and Kingman as well, 58 up in Flagstaff and Page, 60s north of the rim up towards the Four Corners, and low to mid mid-70s out west from Bullhead City all the way down to Yuma today. Overnight, we're dropping down into the 20s in Prescott, 30s in Payson and Kingman, 40s in Sedona, 20s in Flagstaff, teens up towards Window Rock and the Grand Canyon, and we'll see some 40s overnight out west along the Colorado River. Our 70 forecast shows us holding strong with these above average temps into a new year. Mid-70s through Thursday, upper 70s on Friday, and back to mid-70s to start off the weekend. For the latest headlines, weather, and traffic, head to ABC15.com or download our free ABC15 mobile app.
These latest headlines from ABC15 are sponsored by Lerner and Rowe Injury Attorneys. One call, that's all.